Hey friends, this is Sam again with Harvey Cat Homestead. It is hot. It is very, very hot. And my rabbits are not cool with the heat. So, I don't know if you know this, but rabbits are cold weather animals. They really want to stay cold. So I came up with something. I already had fans out there, but today I came up with something, well, I didn't really come up with it. I perfected something a little more permanent. So let me show you what I got. First off, they've already got fans. I've already told you that. Water. Very simply. This stays on. So this water goes through this hose out to over here, and under this guy we have this really cool thing called an irrigation timer. You can set this thing to water every single day. You can tell it what amount of time you're gonna water, and you can give it 2 different times a day. And you can also click this cool button that says water now. Give it a time. It says 10 minutes. So we're gonna hit OK. And now we're gonna get wet. So I have that little guy over there just to make sure that it doesn't, just to try to protect the timer a little bit. But this sprinkler is set in a way where it is hitting the roof of the rabbitry. And what that's going to do is it is going to hit the tin for 10 to 15 minutes. That is going to allow that metal to cool down, which is it's a huge game changer when you're talking it's 12 o'clock and it's 90 degrees outside. So I'm very excited about this. I had this set up similarly last year, but I did add something really cool to it. I'm gonna cancel this and then I'm gonna show you the cool thing that I added. Okay, so let me show you just a little bit more about how this guy works. This is a Rainbird irrigation timer. I have it set to auto right now. And I've already got all my presets in. You wanna make sure that you have your clock set, both the day and the time needs to be in here properly. Otherwise your timer is not going to mean much. If you're trying to get it to where it's going to run in the middle of the day when it's hottest, if this isn't accurate, then it's not going to help you. So this is for your start time. As I mentioned, it gives you the option to do 2 different ones, and you just use these little, it's very intuitive. You just use the up and down and OK. It'll pretty much tell you how to change the settings. So this is the duration of your watering. So if you want it to run for an hour, you could do that. You can change the amount of time to pretty much anything you wanted to within reason. And then your days. This is your run days. So you want to make sure, in my situation, I have it running every single day. And then, you know, it's Sunday through Saturday. It's, again, very easy to adjust. You can just turn it off if you have some days that are cooler, or if it's rainy, you can come out here and turn this off really quickly if you need to. But I just leave it set to auto. And as I mentioned, you do have this water now setting. Like if you come out here and you notice that it is miserably hot and your rabbits are just suffering, you can just go ahead and call it, you know, and have it water immediately. And when you hit that button, it gives you the option to change the amount of time that it waters. And then if something bad happens, you can easily either hit cancel water or come and turn it to off, like if you realize you have a leak or anything like that. So that's the trick with this little guy. And I like, as I said, I like to keep it covered. I like to keep it covered up. Kind of have things a little disheveled at the moment. But all of this is just 2 water hoses. And at Lowe's Hardware, they sell they're called hose menders, these little kits. But basically you can use them to make little chunks of hose. Like this guy is like maybe 4 feet, 4 feet. So, and you just buy, in order to do that, you need to buy both a male and a female adapter. I've also got quick connects on some of these so that you could really easily just pop it off. Yeah, see, there's, I gotta put it back. You can pop it off and on really quickly and really easily. But yeah, watering tools, very important. All right, so I've been kind of unwise in terms of the amount of time that I spend caring for my rabbits. When you're talking about running a smooth homestead, what you want is efficiency, and hauling water is not efficient. So what I have been doing is carrying a pitcher all the way from inside the rabbitry over here, or you know, the different spots, all the way back over to the spigot over there. Hey Dixie dog. Hey baby, what you doing, girl? She doesn't like the heat either. So what I did, I know that was sad, I added this splitter. And basically the reason this is on this side of the splitter is because I need this to always have water available. So I'm going to cover this guy back up to try to protect it from the sun and from water. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did with this other situation. I want to go ahead and apologize. The fans in here are loud, but they're keeping everyone cool, so I'm not going to turn them off. You can kind of tell it gets a little bit of water inside the rabbitry. Like there's water pooling right here, and it certainly has a smell because our dear friend Calcifer here just, I know buddy, my goodness. Our dear buddy Calcifer here really loves to squirt pee everywhere. Anyway, so this is our situation here. We've always got water. So I can fill up the pitcher. Woo! Yeah, this is the first time I've turned this on, so there was a lot of air in there. I'm sorry, I know that probably scared everybody in here. Like, and they're like, what the heck? Alright. So, that's what we got going on. Cooler rabbits, better watered rabbits. So, you know, I mentioned I got this new fan. This thing moves some air, especially when you're comparing it to a 9-inch fan. It's literally twice the size of a 9-inch fan. So, twice the air movement, which is great for rabbits. We need as much air circulation as possible. So, if you're in the market for... Sorry, this guy's trying to cool down too. I just noticed he's sticking his whole feet and stuff in the water. Oh, you're so cute, buddy. Does that feel better? Yeah, that's so cute. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're in the market for meat rabbits, but you're concerned that you can't keep them cool enough, this is an option for you. I don't want you to think that you are not able to do it, because you can figure out any problem. And we're in central North Carolina, so that's not Arizona, granted, and we do have the water availability to do that. I realize that in some places there are issues in terms of droughts in the summer. I'm very grateful that that is not usually us. God willing, that will not be us this year. We've had a lot of rain this spring. We've had a whole lot of rain this spring. I'm really hoping and praying that that continues. But I'm just really grateful. I'm really, really grateful for all these bunnies and the way they care for us by feeding us, and the cuteness factor. They're just so fun. So I need to get off here because I need to clean in here. We need to go ahead and get some of the poop up. And hold on just a second. You see this dude? You see this buddy right here? This is what I deal with all day, every day. That is a writing spider. I can't tell you how many times I've walked through his nest. Here, buddy. Oh, don't climb me. I don't want you on me. I just want you out of the walkway. Oh, don't get on my hand. Yeah. This is real life here at Harvey Cat Homestead. trying to help a spider and it's not get completely covered in spiders or bitten. Anyway, I'm gonna go off here and clean poop. Thanks for tuning in. Here with Sam at Harvey Cat Homestead. I hope you have a beautiful day.